Hey guys, and welcome back to ARK Aberration. Oh yeah. So last time we got together with John Bain and we helped him get his great guy. He said it looked like Tony the Tiger, so I thought he said he was going to name it Tony the Tiger, or Tony, or something, but he named it Great. Yeah. It's so much better looking than any of the Reapers I've ever got. Like, how come everybody else get the good-looking Reapers, or at least the interesting-looking Reapers, and I get that? You know? Like, what the crap? Anyway, so I was like, oh yeah, and then we can breed them. No, I completely spaced that Reaper breeding with S Plus is a little borked, so that's not a thing we're gonna be able to do, unfortunately. So, yeah, it is what it is. Maybe that'll be fixed at some point. Maybe it won't be. Either way, it's fine. And you got levels. There we go. Okay. So, there was a thing I did for a bit. Mostly like in Minecraft series. It was I called it Real Talk. When there was something that I felt like I needed, to express my opinion about, or people would ask, what my opinion on that certain thing was, I would dedicate a video to talking about that thing. This is going to be one of those videos. I want you guys to know up front, I'm going to be talking a lot, more than normal, because I've been told I talk too much anyway. But this is going to be about a specific topic. If that's not something you were interested in, I guess close the video. We're going to be just doing some work around the base, building some stuff. I want to try to add some paths between the things here. It's going to be near impossible between this one and like that one over there, and then that one and that one over there. I think between this one and that one, it should be a bit easier, but we'll see. And the thing we're going to be talking about is the new YouTube partnership requirements. Yeah. I've seen a lot of misleading videos out there. People that I think didn't actually read anything and have absolutely no clue what they're talking about. Just trying to get that clickbait. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's it's misleading. People are getting the wrong information from those videos, and those videos have tons of views. So I'm not thinking, I can set all these people straight. I could set some people straight, but obviously some of those people I will never reach. So, but before we get into it, I do want to remind you guys, go ahead and butt punch that like button. Let's make this world a better place, one butt punch at a time, because that's how we do. It's what we do, and we're so good at it. All right, so the YouTube changed their partnership requirements several times over the past few years. It started out back in the day. It was hard to become a partner. It just was. It was really hard to become a partner. It was very, I don't want to say elitist, but it was a group that it was really hard to get into. And then, they were like, hey, if we just open the floodgates and we let everybody become a partner and monetize their videos, we could make so much money. And that's what it's about. Don't be fooled. That's what it's about. Every change they make is about money. They're thinking, is this going to make us money? Or, this has a possibility of making us money. It's money. Don't be fooled in any kind of way. They are a business. They are a business in the business of making money. That is what they do. That's what they're trying to do, is make money. And so they made a change. If you're not at all familiar, which I'm sure you've got to be familiar by now, the previous requirements before this happened after the last adpocalypse, or I guess the first adpocalypse. I meant like the previous last, adpocalypse. So the requirements became you had to have 10,000 views on your channel, which honestly, I mean, it sounds like a lot, but it's like how do I word this without sounding like a jerk? It's one of those things like when I was coming up. Okay, I will use myself as the comparison, I guess. So if I was coming up, if my channel was doing what it was doing when I was small, and by small I mean under 1,000 subs, small. I was getting, when I was smaller, like not even hit like 500 subs yet, I was getting between 15 and 20,000 views a month. But I was, it's one of those, like I was putting out the videos that would get those views, if you get what I'm saying. And back then I used to do a lot of Minecraft seed spotlights. If you're not familiar with Minecraft, it's a whole thing. But people were looking for those. It's less of a thing now, but it was a thing then. And so I did a lot of those, like ridiculously a lot of the, like every single day I would put one out. And like I said, people were looking for those. So maybe back then it was, easier to do things like that to get those views. How am I going to do this? I think it is a bit harder these days. Especially, with because YouTube's all about the clickbait now. They love clickbait because it gets views, right? Which sounds bad, but I mean, that's the way it is. Because they, again, they are in the business of making money. So they're going to do what they got to do to make money. Anyway, so yeah, I would get, like I said, between right about 15, 20,000 views a month. Obviously, some months would be more, some would be less. That's the way it goes even now. Some months I get more views, some months I get less. It's just, that is the fickle beast that is YouTube. And so, anyway, they recently changed the requirements just a couple days ago to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours per year for 12 months in a 12-month block. 4,000 hours. Sounds like a lot. Especially when you're small. It sounds like devastation. Like a devastating number. Especially for the people that hit the previous 10,000 view threshold. Those people, I think, are being hit the hardest because they hit the number. They were like, oh, great, I hit the number. I'm good. This happens, they're no longer good. They are no longer good. They are no longer partners. Well, they have 30 days to hit the new threshold. Are they going to hit the new threshold? I can't say, honestly. I really can't. That's actually not bad. Okay, that works, I think. Yeah, it's a little guy there. Yeah, it's just mostly for walking. So 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 views. I've seen a lot of videos out there where they're like, this is the end of YouTube. YouTube is gonna die. YouTube removes all monetization. None of that is true. Not even close. Not even a little close. That is like so far from the truth. Like so far. One, to be brutally honest, this will have zero effect on YouTube overall. And on YouTube as a corporation, as a business, this will not affect them at all. It's harsh, but it's true. So you're wondering why I might say that. You know, there's going to be people that are like, well, they're going to lose that, you know, those ad dollars on those videos of those smaller channels. They're not. They're not going to lose that. What's going to happen is those ads that may have gone to those smaller channels will now go to larger channels. That's all that's going to happen with that. I think, honestly, the way they're doing this is obviously... Oh my god. I freaking hate these. I hate earthquakes. Yeah, so any ad, you know, say you're a small you're a small channel, which, you know, you were getting ads and now you're not. The ads you would have got will go to another channel. That's the way it is. There's not enough ads in the world to cover every video uploaded to YouTube. That's just the way it works. I think that if a partner hit the previous threshold, they should be grandfathered in to the new threshold. Because they've already proven, I mean, they've already been vetted, and YouTube has said, yes, your content is advertiser friendly. So we're going to put ads on it. And now they're saying, oh, well, even though we've already said your content is advertiser friendly and we're going to put ads on it, we're no longer thinking you're advertiser friendly. So we're going to stop putting ads on it. So I think those people should be grandfathered in. To give it to them and then just rip it away is BS. I don't agree with that at all. I think, it would be like them pulling, advertisers away from me when I'm an established channel that they've already said you can have, you can have ads. And then they're like, oh, well, we kind of changed our mind. That's not right. That's not right. I don't agree with that. I think that's absolute bull. They could have done that better. They could have done it better. But they didn't. So, yeah. On one hand, and then there's obviously, there's a huge uproar about it, which I completely understand. I really do. I'm not saying at any point here that YouTube is in the right, but I'm also not saying YouTube is in the wrong. Well, in some parts, they're in the wrong. They are freaking out yet again because of advertisers. Advertisers are pressuring YouTube to make changes to keep those advertisers on YouTube. And so the up high muckety mucks in YouTube are like, well, we need to do something to make those advertisers feel better about advertising on YouTube. And so this is what YouTube has done. Now, whether or not this stems from anything related to... I'm trying to talk about something that happened recently without actually talking about something that happened recently. I'm sure a lot of you know the recent controversy with a video that was uploaded to YouTube it was put on YouTube's trending page by YouTube. And it never should have been on the platform to begin with. Yet, it was by a quote-unquote trusted partner that was in the Google Preferred Partner Program which means they got premium ads, they got first delivered ads, they got the big ads. Like, those are the channels that honestly are causing the most issue. And it seems to me like YouTube is going, oh crap, advertisers are freaking out about these videos, so let's do something to get rid of those videos. And they're getting rid of those videos is somehow, like, they figure that this is how they're going to get rid of those videos. They call, they say, to prevent bad actors. The problem is that most of those quote unquote bad actors are the big partners. Like the big partners that are well beyond the current partner threshold. Like way beyond. They're way beyond even my threshold. Like I am a drop in the bucket to what they get. And it doesn't, to me, it doesn't make a ton of sense. And so I'm sure to you guys, a lot of you feel the same way. It doesn't make any sense. Why are you, why does it seem like they're punishing the small guy, the little dude, girl, for what the big guys and girls are doing? I haven't heard of any, female channels or whatever causing these issues. Yeah, this is not going to work. Yeah, see, I knew this was going to be an issue. So, yeah, I don't want people getting the misconception that this is going to kill YouTube or this is going to affect YouTube at all. It's unfortunate that it won't, honestly, because I think YouTube needs a reality check. Because, to be perfectly honest, today's small channel could be tomorrow's PewDiePie. And so if you treat the little guy like they're insignificant and don't matter, that's not a good, way to forge a relationship. I think they should absolutely treat every person, every person that uploads videos to their platform like they matter. I'm not saying give them, 10-star freaking constant communication type of stuff, because YouTube will never do that. There's only a very select group of people on YouTube that upload videos that are able to just call YouTube and talk to YouTube. Very, very select group. So I'm not saying everyone should get that same treatment, because that's impossible. It's just absolutely impossible. I just think they need more transparency. They need to say why they're doing things, what the thought process is behind the thing they're doing, and then how it's going to affect people overall, which they don't. They hardly even ever say when they're making a change. Like, I'm actually kind of surprised they announced this change. They don't generally announce stuff. They just change it. So it's kind of surprising that they did that in itself. Like, that in itself is surprising. So if you are a small creator, my advice is don't give up. Do not give up. Again, today's small channel could be tomorrow's PewDiePie or Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or any of those. It takes that one video, that one great idea, that one unique video to grab attention and propel you into the stratosphere. So do not give up. do not, I mean, obviously it's going to affect your motivation. But I think it should, my advice would be let it affect your motivation to become more motivated. There is no bigger finger to YouTube than to hit that threshold and then be like, you know, like just if that's what you're looking to do, you want to become a partner, you want to get that ad revenue, you want to get that check next to your name, your verified partner. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. Upload your videos. Be who you are. Do what you do. Become tomorrow's PewDiePie, tomorrow's Jacksepticeye, tomorrow's Boogie. Become the YouTube of tomorrow. Show YouTube that they can't hold you down. They can't keep you down. That is my advice. I've seen a lot of creators saying, well, I'm done. And that is so very unfortunate. Like, so ridiculously unfortunate. I look forward to, you know, the smaller and small, I mean small, like 10 subs. You know, I look forward to them becoming that. I think anybody has the chance to do that. Again, it really only takes that one video to get that attention. You know, obviously you have to come up with more unique things to do, more unique videos to put up to get that attention. But, I mean, shouldn't you be doing that anyway? Right? I don't know why people watch my videos. I really don't. I don't get it. I mean, I like to think I entertain. I like to think I'm slightly humorous. I think one of my strongest attributes is that I'm honest. I am brutally honest. If I don't agree with something, I will say it. And I realize right now I'm just kind of doing nothing. It's just not going to work with the bridges across there. It sucks because it would have looked better. Yeah, I like that. Nice. Just please, do not call it quits. Don't feel discouraged and stop making videos. I really think you will regret it because, again, I keep saying it takes one video, to get you noticed. I will give you the history of my channel just to show it takes that one video to get you where you're trying to go. My channel, like I said, I was getting decent views for my side. I was actually getting amazing views for, pretty good views. Let's be honest. I was getting pretty good views, just doing the daily grind, but I was copying everyone. I copied. Nothing about what I was doing was really unique. The only unique thing about it is it was my voice doing it. It was me doing it. It wasn't, Joe Schmo down the road doing it. It was me. Not that I'm really anything special. I don't think. I mean, I think I'm mildly entertaining and mildly funny at times. But where was I going with this? Dang it. Yeah, so anyway, I was doing what other people were doing with the Minecraft seed spotlights. I was uploading Minecraft, Let's Play videos, that kind of stuff. The only real thing that I was doing that not many other people were doing was I was doing modded Minecraft seed spotlights, which it's a bit harder to do. It's actually a lot harder. But that was like the only thing I was doing for the longest time that was any kind of different from anyone else. And I was getting, I was getting views. I would see bumps and views every time I, uploaded one. But it wasn't to the point where I was seeing any kind of real growth. I was seeing views, but that was just people coming by, seeing the seed, and leaving. And so my watch time, which watch time is huge on YouTube. Like, that is huge. That is honestly really all they care about. How long you keep someone on the website. That is what they care about. And so, I was doing the grind. I was doing 3 to 4 videos every single day. Every single day. And then I had an idea. I thought, what if I made a video about, it was a take on America's Most Wanted. If you're not familiar with America's Most Wanted, they basically, they profile America's Most Wanted. They would talk about them. They would, show pictures, talk about what they did, and if you see them, contact the local authorities, all that kind of stuff. It was hosted by like John Walsh or something. And so I did a take on that. It was called Minecraft's Most Wanted. And the way I decided to do it, probably, I was shooting myself in the foot. But I've always wanted to do things on the up and up. I didn't want to do things underhanded. I didn't want anyone to be able to say, you did this wrong. You did this in a bad way. You didn't earn what you just did or anything like that. I need to consolidate up here. And so I would actually reach out to the people I was trying to do the videos on. It was a parody. It was done really, really bad. And I was well aware of how bad it was. But it wasn't meant to be, top quality production value kind of stuff. It was just something silly, something different, something unique. I would turn what people did, normal in Minecraft. You're killing cows to get meat and leather. You're killing sheep or whatever to get wool. Stuff like that. Just, random stuff. And I would, talk about it like it's some massive crime. And, I would turn, but it wasn't done in a way where I was like trying to hurt their reputation. Going into it, like I said, I would contact every single person I did one of those videos on. I got permission from that person to do that video. That's how I decided I was going to do it. Again, by doing that, I kind of shot myself in the foot because some people just didn't ever respond. And funny enough, some of those people are people I'm on servers with now. And so anyway, so that led to people from Hermitcraft knowing my name. They knew who I was. They were familiar with me. And so, a time came and they were looking to add new members to Hermitcraft. If you're not familiar with Hermitcraft, it's I think currently like one of the most well-known Minecraft server groups there is. And so a time came when they were looking to add, new people. I was brought up the first time and people decided, it just wasn't the right time, which I have no harsh feeling. I didn't even know that I was brought up. But the matter, the point behind that is that they knew who someone in that group knew who I was enough to suggest I join Hermitcraft. It's all because of Minecraft's Most Wanted. So, again, do not give up. It takes that one video. I mean, I think it was like 10 Minecraft's Most Wanted. They were really bad. Like, really bad. But it was unique. Nobody else did it. People have done it since, but nobody did it before. I was the first. And I did hours and tons of searching and research and sifting and just trawling through like the depths of YouTube to make sure that nobody had done this before. I did not want to copy anyone. And I didn't. And so, long story short, they knew who I was because of those videos. So the second time I was brought up by a different person, by the way, a different person brought me up the second time, and I was accepted. And it's all history. I mean, that's all. Oh, what? What? I didn't press control. What? Anyway. So that's all I'm trying to say is don't give up, people. Just don't give up. I rambled on, holy crap, for half an hour. Hopefully you found something in this video to latch onto as a small creator that gives you hope. That's all I want to do. I want you guys to feel like you have something to offer. Because you do. You have you to offer. Not everyone is going to accept that offer, but screw those people. Who cares about those people? I don't care about those people. I have tons of people that hate me, and I don't care. I am here for you. I am here for the people that want to hear what I have to say, that want to see what I have to show. I'm here for those people. I'm not here for random Joe Schmo down the road that's, XB sucks. So what? I could care less what that person thinks. They are not watching my videos. They are not liking my videos. They are not commenting on my videos. They are not interacting. They don't matter. Do not listen to the haters at all. Do not listen to YouTube telling you or trying to tell you that you aren't worth being a partner. That's not true. You are. Keep going. Keep doing. Grind. Do the grind. Work the grind. Be the grind. Do work, man. Just do work. Just do work. Do what you do. People will come. There will be people. It may be slow, but don't be discouraged. Be encouraged. Think of that idea. Even if you can't think of a completely, because it's honestly so much harder these days to come up with a unique idea that hasn't been done. Even if you can't, do it better. Find something someone has done and do it better. As yourself. And that's like the thing I cannot stress enough. Be you. Be yourself. I am me. I don't care what anyone says. The XB that you see right now, you don't see me, that you hear right now, this is me. Like, this is when I'm talking to my family, when I'm talking to, friends, that's who I am. The random accents I do that in real life. That's not a video thing. The laughing, the giggling, that is me. That is what I do. That is who I am. That's part of my personality. I will not change that for anyone. Ever. My personality will only change naturally, if it needs to, which I don't think it does. I love who I am. I love how I do things. I love that I giggle. I love that I smile. I love that I am me. Be you. Do what you do. That's really all I can say. And I am not going to take up any more of your time. Hopefully this has helped at least one, like even one person finds hope in the things I have said my job here is done. Do not give up. Please. That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry I rambled on quite a while. And I'll see y'all next time.